Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Closing Comments here on May 1st. Let's take a look at our charts. June live cattle up to start us off. Today we saw a nice balance action with the price hanging out inside that prior day's range. Take a look at our lower time frame. We did see after yesterday's close down here near the lows, we did see support late in the day, followed by a higher open this morning. We did see following that open, price push lower back into the lower end of this range where we're seeing this good equal distribution of volume. This is showing prices just going to be cutting back and forth across here. No real serious points of control here at the moment. However, if we do get continued downside to take out these this weekly low here at 208, I expect the bears to start attacking 207 and then potentially below that, get a pullback down into this 20-day moving averages, see if price can find support down here in some of these major moving averages. Still have a nice uptrend intact. Dips should be seen as buying opportunities. We are just coming off about a 3-week run higher with prices being a little overextended. So if we do get a dip from here, I'd expect the buyers to step in and buy it up. But if we aren't able to get down below 208, expect this market to stay hanging out up here right around 210, potentially drifting higher with this uptrend still intact. August feeders saw a little bit more downside today. Price opening higher and completely engulfing the prior day's range, getting a breakdown below this bull pivot at 294.5. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of follow through here on the feeders. We're not that far away from this 290, 291 area that is our 20-day moving average. I would expect to see buyers step in and try and support this thing anywhere here in the low 290s, high 280s. Dips will be buying opportunities with this market still in an uptrend. Next up, we got our July corn contract. Just continuing to chop around in this 470 to 480 range this week. We did get a push back up and get rejected here below from below on these 20 and 50-day moving averages. This market looks to be in this roughly $4.50 to $5 range while we're sitting here crisscrossing back and forth across these moving averages. I'd expect bears to stay strong up here in the high 4s, low 5s, with the bulls trying to defend this 450 mark. So expect this market to continue this chopping sideways here and across these moving averages before it. We just need to wait and see for more information before we can get too committed to a side here. Crude oil had a little bit of a rally today. Did see a nice sell-off overnight with prices breaking down below 57, followed by a rally throughout the day. The bears have had a nice run lower from 63, 64 down to 56.5 overnight yesterday. Just after 3-4 days in a row of downside, this little bit of a rally here is to be expected. Just a little bit of a relief rally. Downtrend is still intact. I'd expect the bears to try and step in and continue pushing this market lower down into those mid-50s once again. But just in a little bit of a relief rally here at the moment, relieving some of that pressure. Equities saw a little bit of upside early in the day before getting rejected going into the close. We do have non-farm payrolls and unemployment data being released tomorrow before the open, so just could be some nervous hands wanting to get out of the market after a nice rally we've seen over the last about 2 weeks here. Going into that big data point, we are seeing some resistance here at that 200-day moving average inside the tariff day range. Some downside here would be expected if we get some traction below this today's low at 5,600, 5,602 roughly. Below there, I'd expect to see dips push back down into this 5,400 area, maybe try and find support here at this 20-day moving average from above. Still have some potential volatility here in this market, so just be cautious going into that, but we are seeing some good signs from the bulls here, and would look to see them continue turning this thing around into a potential new uptrend. That's all we got for tonight. Thanks for listening. Have a good evening.